Hi everyone, happy Saturday morning makes, and right now you are seeing just like a random bag full of items. So today's project is going to be very spontaneous. So I have been organizing my craft room, and I'm one of those people, I don't want to be hasty, I don't want to just throw things away. I really have to look through everything, and so a lot of those random items just kind of go into this tote right here, and I figured that Saturday morning makes is the perfect time to have one of those just random projects, right? So I'm just picking out a few items from here that need to be used up, and I want to put them in these little notebooks. Not actually notebooks, they're just folders. They're not even cardstock. I use those manila folders or divider folders, and I just put washi tape in between, and they were supposed to be embellishment books, and it just kind of got overshadowed by other projects. So yeah, we're gonna go back to it today, and I'm also gonna use some of my scrap paper to put this project together, and we'll see where it goes. I chose this paper because once upon a time it was a scrapbook, and I took the scrapbook apart and it just ended up in this area of scrap paper. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut it down to size, and I'm going to put all those panels on, and it's going to start to look like something. So as you can see, it does still have like photo corners, and it has like little foam dots, and I'm going to cover those up. So I'm not too worried about it, and I don't want to rip it off because I know I'll definitely rip off the paper. So we're just gonna roll with it. I have 4 panels in the front and 4 panels in the back. And then I took some distress ink, and when I was done with it, I was like, oh no, this is an oh no moment. And I was like, okay, I really should have took a blending tool out, but I didn't. I just literally took the distress ink and I dabbed it on the edges. And so yeah, distress ink was a pretty permanent decision on this project. So once it was on there, I was like, okay, you just got to continue on and go with it. And so I picked out a few pieces. This is going to be like the front panel of it, as you can see right here. And everything actually is removable. So basically I found some of these drafting dots that I never opened, and I was like, well, what is it? It's literally just like masking tape cut into little circles, and I just old school rolled it up, stuck it on the back, because I don't want these pieces to like really stick on here. I want whoever I give this to be able to take it off and reuse it in projects. So everything on this panel is removable, and then they can use the book for other projects later on if they wanted to create their own little album and then add on the embellishments like with glue later on. So yes, everything you see here other than the main paper can be taken off of this little embellishment book. And I also decorated the back of it, and I needed some more pieces, so I picked out another random baggie of things, and that helped me complete today's project. It is definitely a fun way to be able to like incorporate a lot of the items that you probably wouldn't have taken a second look at. I don't know if you're like me where you just kind of like keep things. If you're working on a project, you have extras, you kind of like scoop them up and then you put them in a baggie, and then you move on to the next project. Eventually it piles up, gets lost in the mix until you have to organize, and it all comes out and you're like, what am I going to do with all of this? And then you have to tell yourself, you know what, you have to join Jillian Norwood's Saturday Morning Makes, because she is giving you a great excuse to sit down, relax, and enjoy some craft time. I'll leave her information in the description box down below. Saturday Morning Makes is an open collab, so if you create something and you want to join in, don't forget to use that hashtag. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very wonderful day.